Hey guys, what's up? What's good? It's your boy Daki, spells Darkiee. After the old February 25 shenanigans and all of that, the only thing we've actually asked these guys to do is give us good government. Let's have state stable, like let's have economy working. Like I at this point, I think everybody is just pissed about the whole stuff about the country not working out, and it is not too much to ask for. Give us what we deserve. We voted in there to give us something. Give us that thing. Hopefully, this government actually does or actually fulfill all their promises when it comes to infrastructures and especially power. Because obviously, as the reason why we're doing are coming back again. The first time apologies on that. The power holding and decided to show themselves. Anyways, guys, welcome you guys to go to Live News where I bring you updates concerning music, and that is across the country. Straight up today, we'll begin with Davido, the guy who has been breaking all records at the moment. So at the point we dropped the Timeless project, 17 track project, all doing amazingly well at the moment. Yeah, it's a project that defined the fact that all your songs can do well. Like so, initially you used to have artists drop a project and then they end up pushing like 2, 3, 4, 5 songs out of 12 and then they let it go. You get so you've seen project where people drop a 13 track project and then it's actually, I think it's actually like a miracle, big news when you drop a 14 track project and then 9 does well. And you're like, wow, because 6 is not doing well. Like, wow, that's a good one because that has been the status quo like all along. You drop a very long project, some songs do well, some songs are like. So it's more like saying artists just do a good they do like 7 track and then they just have like 5 to just augment it to make sure that it's complete for an album. But Davido has proven that that's not true. He dropped a 17 track project, which at the point was people felt like that was rather too much. But trust me, all of these songs are doing amazingly well at the moment. We saw where Unavailable currently is charting about 10 countries on Apple Music. I saw where Timeless album debut on the following Spotify chart, joint highest debut for an African album, second highest debut for an African album. Talking about the top album USA, big one for Davido and the team on this one. We saw for the hot trending song, we saw Kante actually making his debut on number 7 on the Billboard hot trending song, and that one had Fave on it. And I think it was what stirred up the conversation between Fave, Arasta, and Thames, saying who is a better artist because we know Whiskey actually had like a Thames on the Essence viral song, which went everywhere. And I think for the More Love Less Ego project, he actually had Arasta for the Two Sugar project, which also is a very nice project. And Davido having Fave on Kante, so the talk is more like saying who is a better artist for now. But trust me, the three of them are amazing artists. They are amazing writers, amazing song vocalists. You can just vibe with all of them and not make comparison. And I think that way to make this whole space like a more saner and a more convenient space. Not enough from this one, we saw where Davido actually came out to say, I'll be performing and speaking at the 2023 Forbes Under 30 Summit Africa in Gabon, that's in Botswana, on the 23rd to 26th. It's the link for 50% off tickets. So in case you want to be there, Davido is saying all you have to do is hit this link to get a 50% off the ticket. Amazing one for Forbes. We know them as people. They're in charge of documenting certain, I think for certain walks of life. So for the richest persons, for the most influential persons, for this, for that, for this. Like when it comes to sector and that's like most influential person in that sector, Forbes have a very comprehensive list on that one. So amazing they will have Davido would be one of the speakers and also performing. Obviously, Timeless is that training project and he's going to be doing some of the songs also with that platform. Big win for Davido on that one. And for Bukayo Saka, we saw where Saka came out to show love and support to Davido by actually posting the Timeless project on his Instagram stories. And then when stuff like this happens, it's just a way to show that your song is going to do well because this is like the best player in Arsenal, and Arsenal is like one of the biggest football club in the world ever. And then having a player which is like a franchise player at the moment doing this, it shows that every fan that support that club, should I say every fan? Okay, I feel like some fans don't even follow that club. But then every sincere fan that actually trusts the club and want the growth of the club follows every player in the club on Instagram or something. And then when it happens, trust me, millions all over the world are seeing what this guy is posting and they want to know what is special about this guy that Saka is posting. So trust me, everybody's vibing to what Davido is doing at the moment. Good one for Davido, and then we all are so happy. He's African and Nigerian at this point. Moving on, you saw where Saka came out to say, my favorite writer to work with any day, anytime is Peruzzi. Peruzzi replied saying, so exciting, my bro. Big love to Davido and Saka for always engaging my professionalism. At Magic Sticks pulled up heavy. God is the greatest. Love emoji. And then he also posted something that looks like the thing. Oh, why am I saying that? But he posted something that looks like the whole election thing here, and people are more like saying, what does Peruzzi mean on this one? But moving on, we saw somebody come out to say, for Peruzzi, it was the brain behind Unavailable. Trust me. If you listen to that song again, just go and do it again, and you just actually feel like the old Peruzzi vibe in that project because Peruzzi has a signature move on how he writes a song. But then amazing one to this guy is 30 BG is a big family and it accommodates all of them. Moving on, we saw Davido recently. The Timeless project has entered into the top 3 on US iTunes. Big win for Davido. Davido Timeless is set to make a huge debut on next week's album chart. Currently set to debut with 51.4 million on-demand streams in its first week, breaking the previous record of 43.6 million on-demand streams for Asake, Mr. Money with the Vibe, for the biggest debut by any album. That's come from Turntable Chart. Big one to Davido on that one. Big one to achieve 51.4 million on-demand stream in the first week is a whole big deal, and then we all are so happy with him. On this one, Timeless has tallied over 22 million streams on Boomplay Nigeria after 4 days, surpassing the record of 18.8 million streams by Love That Minute during the week of July 8 to 14, 2022. So initially, Love That Minute to hold the record for the highest stream in the first 4 days with 18.8 million. But trust me, today Davido has broken that with about 22 million streams. Trust me, what else is there for Davido to break again? That's the question. So, it's more like saying, Davido, what else do you want to do again? What else? Tell me, just tell me here, because it's been an amazing run for Davido. Talking about Portable on Malalomi, this is actually good riddance to bad rubbish. Trust me, this is Portable actually coming out to make a case for something that should be disciplined about. But anyways, we get to news, we get to meet what he has done in no time. Moving on, we saw where he was arrested at the point for the old money issue, where he came out to say Yahoo boys came to arrest him and all of that. Money came out to say, you know what, I'm not a Yahoo boy. What I wanted was what you've seized from me and compensations, which really is not too much to ask for. I worked for you, you seized my properties, you sent me away, you even beat me publicly. Then I want to compensate for that and also for what you've seized from me. Please, Smaoga, give me back what you've seized from me. And Portable, I think at the time he said he was not going to do that. So Money went to the police to report, and then they came to arrest Portable. And that's why he did the baboon thingy. I'm a baboon, I live in the zoo, baboon, baboon. And trust me, that thing went everywhere at the time it came out. Now, there was a man actually coming to explain what happened, saying he's not a Yahoo boy, he only wants his properties given back to me. And this is Portable come back to explain what he should not do. Again, Portable came out to say, the way it works in the part of the world, Nigeria, especially the fact that if I'm a boss and maybe I do welding or carpentry or barbing or electrician or something, and then I have this boy working with me. So whenever the boy misbehave, they actually maltreat them. They'll kneel them down, give them punishment, tailors, use cane, use whips on them, flog them, injure them, and the likes. And Portable saying, he is my boy, I should beat him. And then, he didn't just stop there. He went further to now say, imagine if husband and wife are fighting, is it police business? Like, bro, you shouldn't have just said that in the first place. But then he said that, and then said it is him and his boy, police should not be in the conversation. But we saw when police actually arrested him and then kept him on about 6-count charge. And he actually went, I think it was in Ogun State where he was actually charged to court. And he just left over the weekend, the encounters. And then he was actually granted bail finally for 300,000 naira. And then he has to bring 2 shorties that must have a landed property in Ogun State. That kind of took him like a while to produce, because all of why that was happened, he actually went back to jail because he was supposed to fulfill that before he was going to be released. Finally, he fulfilled all of that and Portable is released. And then for some persons, this is the time where you should just keep quiet and test the waters and know what you want to do for your next and everything. But Portable came out with a diss track saying they did sew prison clothes for him and all of that. According to him, he called the song Federal Government Liability, and produced by Tutsi up on the beat and all of that, saying is a federal government song, is this, is that, it works for the government, and he kept all of those stuff in the song. But then that does not actually mean that you should have bad characters. At the point we saw he worked for Naira Marley when he was arrested in 2019. And he came back singing "My Yahoo Boy." That was a viral song at the time. But then Portable, the question is he really going to work for him on this one? Now I can tell. Let's see what the coming days look like. So Portable going to have to say, God is my number one priority. He didn't say maybe. He said, surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. Zazu, every evil plan of your enemies against your destiny shall be in silence forever. Amen. Dear God, please help me release what's stealing my peace. Pray for more money and grace. Big thanks to my lover out there. Una no go fall. God no go shame us. God they fear God. Get close to God. May God not disappoint. I still stand strong. Ika of Africa. All of these questions make people ask questions saying, did Portable type all of this? I'll let you guys do the conversation in the comment section. Moving on from this one, we have Joe Boy as the last guy on the news. You saw where he actually came out to say he's going to be done his first UK tour, and at the moment, no date, no venue yet. And when we have those informations, trust us, we'll be the first to get those informations across to you. So where they have promised us about the album, and then we've seen. I think for Joe Boy, yeah, he's one of the most hardworking person because we've seen him in the studios where he's actually working to make sure that the album is a success. And people are asking, people cannot really wait for Joe Boy to drop this album because we are really, really waiting for the project. We saw he came out to say, if you know the kind of effort artists put into popping off, you're not going to wish them back. Trust me, coming from a fellow artist, he really knows exactly what he's saying. Big one to Joe Boy when he acquired himself a new apartment and two brand new Benz. And people are just going to say, congrats, congrats, congrats. But then his boss talking about Mr. Easy. Mr. Easy came out to say, for Joe Boy, that is crib number 4. So that's his fourth house he's buying, and that made people more like, whoa, congratulations! It increased the velocity of congratulations, and it just shows he knows what he wants in life, and he's actually investing towards all of that. Big one for Joe Boy, and we all are so happy with you on that one. Moving on, we saw where he came out to actually drop a new one, a snippet for a new song called La Vida Papi or La Vida Boy or Dufel Bag. What title is, anyways, it's just one that we're waiting to see. It's going to drop on the 7th 4th 2023. That's on the 7th day of April 2023. We're waiting for that one to finally drop. We saw videos he did where he dressed like an old man, and then he had Alice sing on the video for that one, more like a mock-up video for the project. And people are really waiting for that one because you could see the old Serene, and Joeboy has a vibe, and he brought that vibe 100% to this new song, and people are really waiting for the song to finally pan out. Anyways, guys, we've come to the end of this one. We can't wait to catch you guys on the very next one. In the meantime, this is just from me to you saying you getting very careful because election has come and gone, and the new government thingy, it's actually we're just demanding for good government, basically saying you guys should make sure that you give us good government so that we can make Nigeria a better place. Guys, we'll catch you on the next one. Easter is fast approaching. Show love to as many people as you can. I love you guys so much.